who wouldn't want Tina Fey in the audience? Who wouldn't want Tina Fey to play them in a movie? I mean,
Person got confirmed into the agency at Treasury. It's not worked well in the past, and that's a big problem, and that's what we're trying to solve for. But
Bob, do you think this is a good area for Democratic resistance to the Trump administration?
Logically optimistic in a pathetic way. So, God, it sounds like I think everyone's crazy.
But she's basically,
right,
basically a B-girl, what we used to call a horrible existence.
Yes.
I mean, that was always there. What was the movie it was based on?
Time dies.
What was the inspiration?
Kokomo Kid.
Introduce all of your themes and characters, your initial characters, and present the thesis. In the second act, you need to complicate that story and then drive all of your themes.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
So can you just describe where she is and why is she wearing this protective gear?
We are inside of an alien spacecraft, one of 12 that have landed at different...
All of the Long Island Railroad, 90% of them stop in Jamaica. You know, it's the hub of everything over there.
Latkes and donuts are kind of the standard Hanukkah recipes, and but you always want to come up with something new. You know, we're foodies, we're into...
In the last 10 years, all this success has had its consequences. One of them is the call for more diversity within the four-color world of comics.
Some health systems, the number of patients on chronic opioids for pain is down about 30 to 40%. But
it's kind of the really interesting thing about being in England. I mean, it's a totally different...
Into space, outer space.
Ah, because there's nothing there.
Nothing there.
But are both light and sound waves on the electromagnetic spectrum?
The light waves are on the electromagnetic spectrum because you need...
And that's sort of where it all kind of started out.
Right, right. Now, also key to your development is that you had a couple of sponsors, the mayor of Chicago, Harold Walker.
Doesn't feel that he quite belongs. He
well, yeah, that's a different angle. That's more of that teenage feeling of feeling like, you don't fit into where where you live or who you are or your family or anything like that. And do you think you see monsters or are they there? Or are they not there? Are you going crazy?
Is Shuffle Along going to be a revival, in which case it could lose to The Color Purple?
You could have Jennifer Lopez on a talk show 25 times. She's never going to send Leonardo DiCaprio a text on her phone, and that
Lisette Lizardi, Master of Science in Education.
How does that factor into whether we get an open primary system adopted in most of the 50 states?
Well, I don't... different places. Right, well, that's the way to do it. And next, let's... now this is your spiritual... This is the actual real thing.
This is Ramses the Great himself.
Killed me. Oh, was a brute part of him to kill so capital a calf here.
One little ring
it's a drone
in the air, and you don't see him, but
although that's not even true because Ruffalo and John Slattery.
Yeah, they're all theater guys.
They're all theater guys.
But you were working on the ground in the theater when you were cast.